Good day, it's Janet from JRK Handcrafted. I'm also a Stampin' Up! Demonstrator, so if you're on my site, jrkhandcrafted.ca, what you'll see there right now are mini albums that I've created in the past, and I've just basically taken on Stampin' Up! As something I can add to my portfolio. Anyways, what I wanted to do today was just do a quick layout share and show some changes I might have made to the original workshop that came with this. This is the Turtley Sweet collection. Unfortunately, it's no longer available. I've been a bit tardy. I've had my grandsons out here for a couple of weeks and just north of Calgary, and have been showing them around. So I'm a little bit late to the table here with these, but I thought I would share them anyway. So per the layout, I created the Turtley Sweet pretty much the way it's set up on the worksheet, which, as you're aware or not aware, the worksheet comes with 3 different double page layouts, and it comes with cutting instructions, placement instructions. It comes with a lot of the ephemera, a sticker sheet. It's awesome for those folks who just want to sit down and do some crafting. I've done a few enhancements on this, plus I've added a couple of pages to this as well. So bear with me and let's go through them. So the first layout here, I've pretty much kept the same. So I've got the journaling spot here. I've got these here. The only thing I really did was I added a couple of leaves and some ephemera here. These are from my stash, as well as I've just added a couple of banners here. But other than that, it's pretty much the same. I have put these pieces here that weren't there originally. These are the same, and everything else is pretty much the same. Really, really sweet, has great sentiments, good titles, and wonderful little turtles and everything on there. So that's the first page, and I've kept the number of photos the same as well. So let's look at the second page here. Okay, so the second page is more of a birthday theme. Bright colors, lots of space for your photos, and this can be, certainly for a youngster, I would say up to the teens for sure. I've added this little bow here, and I've added a little bit. This is from a die from my stash. These little circles, again, from a die from my stash. Added just a flower. Everything on this side is the same, except for maybe the die cut here. Let's move this over here. Everything else, is the same with here, and the title page, and a little bit of die cutting I've added to that. Okay, so the very last one, I had these really cute, and this just happened to make sense. So here I kept everything pretty much the same as far as how these photos are placed. But what I did do was I added some flowers from my stash, and I put these really cute little brads. They're just little fish. I put those on there to have a look at. And I did put some little sparkly gems in here as well. And I have a little whale that I pulled from my stash on here as well. So I've added a few things, a little googly eye on this guy, and again I've added the flower with the little fishy brad in there. So all in all, it is pretty much the same, but a little bit different. So you can add to these or take away from them as much as you like. You can rearrange things. Now that's what came with the workshop, but there was a lot of paper left over. So what I decided to do, oops, I think I missed a page here. What I decided to do was make a couple of extra, let me see if I can find it here. A couple of extra pages here. And I might have them a bit out of order here. Let me see. Yeah, here we go. So because I had some extra pages, and you'll see this is the stripe that was in here. And then I added some cardstock to it. Is pretty much it. And this is pictures of my husband and I. We took a trip to PEI for golfing, and this was quite a few years ago. And I had some ephemera that was all to do with golfing, and I print and cut that out on my silhouette. I have some dies from my stash. I created the title in silhouette, so print and cut. I had this little score sheet, and again, the cart and all this, creating a great spot here. We've got a couple of good spots here for ephemera, and just some little things I had in my stash from an old sticker sheet. So again, this is from just a little bit of extra leftover paper, and I think it makes a great layout. Lots of large pictures, but some great 3x4s, and a 3x3 in the middle there, and a 4x4 here. So you can really see how much more you can get out of your kit. So it's not just what's in the kit that you can that you walk away with. Use your imagination, play around. You know, you can get a lot more. Now, the next one, these colors that were in the birthday and the beachy scene, just reminded me of paper that I had that was for Remember the Magic. So Disney layouts. So what I did was I took some print and cuts that I had from before. I used the color scheme that was in the birthday and beachy from the workshop, added a title that I did as a print and cut on my silhouette. These here were ephemera that I had. The mouse ears, the admit, were ephemera, but some of these papers were incorporated into here, and the color scheme was incorporated into here to make them totally different, but just as bright and cheerful. So again, use what you have in your stash, add it to your workshop, and create yourself some additional pages. This was absolute fun putting this together. So if you have, you know, some extra ephemera hanging around, some extra cardstock, or even some paper that you can add to this to kind of finish it off, it extends your workshop by quite a bit. So that's from the Turtley Suite. And again, like I say, unfortunately, that workshop is no longer available. My bad, but I'll try to get things going a little bit faster here. The next one I have is a Celebrate Together. And again, this is no longer available on the Stampin' Up website, but I did want to show you the finished projects here, along with how I extended this workshop. And I still actually have some papers left from the Turtley Suite and from the Celebrate Together, so I probably can make another couple of double page layouts. So this one I followed pretty much what was on the in the workshop. So same summer fun, the journaling strips, the places for photos, and these are set on photo mat. So these will just sit right down on top of thing. So again, I've used it pretty much the same. Everything's laid out. The workshop is exactly the same. You get all the layouts of and the cutting dimensions for, and then plus for your papers, and then you get to see how. So when you prepare the pages, once you've got everything ready and you've got them ready, it will show you exactly how far in from your from the sides or the top that you need to go to finish that off. So let's skim through this, because I think, if you didn't already see it, that I might be getting a little bit low on my storage. Okay, here is the second page. From there, did everything exactly the same. There's nothing that I've added to this page, just the ephemera that was supplied with it. Beautiful, beautiful page. Very, very delicate, beautiful flowers, great ephemera, wonderful title for your page. And then here's the third one. And again, I did not add to this page. I did it exactly as it is. I may down the road add a few things here just to kind of fill up this blank space. It's got the title page there already. And then here's how I extended it. So I used some of the papers that were left over from here. I just cut these two on the diagonal. I had some really pretty shimmer paper that I put in the back of these photo mats. Had a lot of printed cuts that I used here and some dies that were in my stash. Pearls that I gathered up from my stash. And I think this looks wonderful. And then It's My Party was a print and cut. So if you have any questions about anything here, please leave me a comment below. I will put all the information on what I have here that I've shown you. And hopefully this helps you to extend your workshops. Feel free to create. And I will have some more videos coming up in short order. But in the meantime, visit my site, jrkhandcrafted.ca, or shop with me on Stampin' Up. And there's some wonderful new Christmas stuff coming out, and I've got some Halloween stuff to show you pretty soon. Anyways, take care. Have a great day. Bye-bye now.